tough one today. You know, they
Definitely
scored the first 4 times, you know, and that's kind of been a pattern. What was happening out there? Is there anything they were doing that you didn't see or didn't expect, or just in your mind, what happened out there, especially early on?
Let's say early on, they definitely caught us. They game planned, they schemed us well. We kind of showed some of our pressures and our blitzes, and they checked away from those. So kudos to them. They game planned us very well.
What changed? I mean, did you just kind of settle down afterwards, you think, or you know?
The adjustments we made were simplified a little bit, and we had some guys 2-gapping in there. So instead of having maybe guys inside just having the A or B gap, we're making them having both gaps on both sides. So kind of making it putting more of a taxing load on them, but at the same time freeing up some backers and some safeties to come down and hit their fits a little bit easier.
And you guys had a handful of injuries on defense. How much did that? I know it's next man up, but how much did that change things?
You know, like you said, just next man up. So as far as guys is kind of going down, that's just a part of the game. Anybody who's been playing, who has the opportunity to play at this level, knows that that's just a part of the game. You just got to keep going.
And you're watching you on the sideline towards the end, you were trying to rally the guys, encouraging them. How important is that as a senior to, even though you guys are down late in the game, still trying to rally up the troops late?
Oh, you know, it's all about your mentality. It's not about what happens in life. It's about what you do about what's happening in life. So as far as going into the fourth quarter and things like that, it's all mentality. The way I was raised, it ain't over till it's over. So I'm going to put my best foot forward and lose my voice yelling, screaming, trying to encourage until the fat lady sings. So that's just kind of how the way I've been raised and taught to play the game.
What about the rest of the guys, Eddie? I know these losses have to be mounting on them, and a lot of these guys are younger. And
oh yeah.
Is it starting to mount? I mean, we saw a lot of guys go up with injuries. Maybe that's because of some of the youth. I mean, but is this season just wearing on a lot of these guys at this point?
You know, it's I keep preaching to the guys. You got to be mentally tough. You got to persevere. You know, if it was all sunshine and rainbows for football, everybody would want to play it. So I just tell them the guys, you got to keep persevering and keep going and moving forward, because you can't do anything about what's happened. So you just got to keep pressing forward.
What's the message the final 3 weeks here of the season, especially the young team? I know you guys want to win now for your seniors, but how important are these last 3 weeks for some of these young guys?
You know, it's all about finishing. It's not really how you start, even though it's kind of cliche, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. You always want to finish the season strong and take that momentum going into the next year, that 2016. So it's monumentous as far as these next 2 games that we play, including the bye. So you got to take that effort and that momentum into next year, so you can really have that jump going on the next year. Like, hey, we finished up strong, we did some things right, and going into their first game next year, they'll be able to do some things.
This one sting. I mean, I know we've talked to Eddie. All losses sting.
Oh yeah.
Like you, but the border war and the family history you have with this one just a little bit.
Oh, definitely. I've been telling people this game holds a lot more weight than any other just game on a given Saturday. So definitely hurts a little bit more weight, but at the same time, you can't dwell on the past too much. You got to get ready for Monday. You got to get ready for San Diego State.